Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Biophilic. I hope you all are doing well and studying very hard for your exams. So, I am back with a new topic, that is the types of tissues. In this video, we are going to learn more about the tissues, their functions, structures, right? We will have the basic introduction first, and then as we move forward, one by one, all the tissues we will cover in detail. Okay, so let's understand first some topics. That is, we know that the cell is a basic unit of our life, right? Cell is the basic unit of our life. There are some organisms like amoeba, parameciums. They are just a single cellular organism, right? Just a single cell they have, not more, but they are able to perform their many functions, vital functions like reproduction, digestion, locomotion with this single cell, right? So as we move forward, there we are humans. We humans are having a lot of cells, right? Trillions and millions of cells we are having in our body. So we are like multicellular organism, right? So if we see that in a hierarchy, it is starting from the cell to the organ system, right? Let's understand it in much better way. Cell is when more than one cell come together, it will perform one function, and these cells will have a similar structure. Then it is called as tissues. When tissues, more than one tissues come together to form organs, and more than one organs will comprise organ system. Okay, now we are going to learn about this thing, tissues. Okay, now let's understand the embryonic origins of tissue, how the tissues are forming. We know that when sperm and egg comes together, sperm and eggs, when it fuse, it will form a zygote. Zygote is like zygote fertilization, it will form zygote. After mitotic cycles in zygote, more than one cells will form, and when zygote is proliferating, when it is proliferating means when one cell is converting into more than one cell in via mitotic cells. The first cell of this division, mitotic division, it has the ability to produce a whole organism from that single cell, which we called it as totipotent cell, or which we called as totipotency. The ability to form a whole organism from a single cell. We can write the definition: ability to form whole organism from single cell. From single cell. This is called as totipotency. Single cell. Okay. So mostly after 1 week, blastocysts will form, blastocyst will form, and after around 2 weeks after fertilization, this embryo, this now we can call it as embryo. In the inside the embryo, three cells will form, three layers will form, and that layers we can name it as the layer which is present inside endoderm, the layer which is present middle mesoderm, the layer which is present outside is called as ectoderm, right? Most of our organs will be forming from this layer: endoderm, mesoderm, and ectoderm. Mostly, the epithelial is derived from all three. Epithelial tissue is is derived Yes, epithelial tissue is derived from endoderm also, mesoderm also, and ectoderm also. But the muscular tissue, it will form from mesoderm. One second, it will form from mesoderm. Let me write it properly. Mesoderm. Okay. Next is nervous system. Nervous system is forming from ectoderm. I will show you the pictures, then you will have the more and better idea about it. Let's move to the next one. As you can see here, this is the embryo cross section in a dorsal view is given here. You can see the three different layers properly in this. The outer layer is ectoderm, the middle layer is mesoderm, last is endoderm. So you can see the arrow right over here, that is it is showing to the ectoderm, right? This arrow is showing that the with the ectoderms, from the ectoderm, skin cells, neurons, pigment cells, epidermis, glands on skin, some cranial bones, pituitary, mo- this kind of organs are formed. From the mesoderm, cardiac muscles, skeletal muscle, mostly muscular tissue, right? As I mentioned, red blood cells also, and tubular cells of the kidneys. From the ectoderm, lung cells, thyroid cell, and pancreatic cells will form. So from this picture, you might understand that these layers are forming the whole, like various organ in our body. Now there are four primary tissue types. Let's write it down. What are those primary tissue types? First is epithelial tissue. Once tissue, epithelial tissue. Second is connective tissue, connective tissues. Next is muscular tissues, muscular tissues, and last is neural tissue. Now inside the body where it is present, mostly the epithelial tissues are there, right? This epithelial tissues works like a covering of the body. Covering of the body means it will be present in a, like, covers the body surfaces, hollow organs, body cavities, ducts, and secretory glands. Connective tissue is like it will protect and supports the body and its organs. Muscular tissues are there, it will be useful for contraction and heat production. Neural tissues are there, it will detect changes inside and outside. Nerve impulse also it will generate. Now, as I mentioned you, epithelial is formed from endo, meso, and ectoderm. All three. This is very important. You have to remember. Now, we can see here in this nervous tissues, we can see brain, spinal cord, nerves. Muscle tissues are like cardiac muscles, smooth muscles, skeletal muscles. Slowly we'll go deep into it, like how many muscle tissue types, epithelial types we'll understand. But in the body, to visualize, when we are calling epithelial or muscle or connective, where it is actually present, it is demonstrated through this picture. Like epithelial is present in GI tract, connective tissues are present in bone, tendon. So you can have some idea from this picture. Let's understand the epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue refers to the group of cells that covers the exterior surface of the body, line internal cavities, passageways, and form certain glands. Connective tissue, as its name implies, binds the cells and organs of body together. Muscle tissues contract forcefully when excited, providing movement. Nervous tissue is excitable, allowing for the generation and propagation of electrochemical signs in the form of nerve impulses that communicate between different regions of the body. Let's understand it in a easiest way. जो epithelial tissues are present, no, which is present in our body, it's like a covering of exterior surfaces. Connective tissues are like will bind the cells together. Nerve muscle tissues are for providing movement. Nervous tissue mostly it will propagate or generate electrochemical signals to form nerve impulses. Try to remember like that. Okay. Tissue membranes we will cover in the next class. I hope you understand the basic how the embryonic generation or embryonic how it is forming tissues, the types of tissues, where it is present. I hope you are able to visualize that properly. If you don't understand any topic, you can comment it down. I will explain it again in the next video. Thank you so much for watch.